don't know that we. Well, I mean, we just kind of start always. So it's like, yeah, I'm ready.
The setup is already set up.
It's good to go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Should we intro the show?
Why not? Yeah. Who in Review? I'm Jared.
I'm Jenna.
That's that.
What really matters is what you like, not what you are like. Books, records, films, these things matter. Call me shallow. It's the fucking truth.
Are we going to speed through it today?
I don't know.
Okay.
We got to get some sort of energy going, right? You're just saying how the heat is sapping your energy.
Oh, totally. The heat just made me feel so tired. But it was also a long day for me. Back to work for the second day after having the whole summer off. And we started really early today. Like, I was on campus by 7:30. I know for you that's not early, but for me that's very, very early.
Like, I didn't have the whole summer off. I think I rolled in at 4:30 this morning.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
Damn. What time do you get done? 2?
2, yeah.
Okay. Well, so that would be okay. And then do you come home and take a nap?
Sometimes. I had to stay late today too. It's heavy, everybody's back in school, so everybody's, needing their stuff and needing it now, and so
deadlines.
Yeah, I was working on writing a report today, and all very
busy.
Yeah, very
busy.
Well, very not interesting stuff. Very far from pop culture. But yeah, it's I think what they refer to as the dog days of summer, right?
Yes, it is, and I think a lot of people are sick of it being so hot. What do you do? I mean, I don't have a pool anymore, so that was my escape.
What's the pool?
Yeah.
We had a little bit of monsoon last week, right?
I missed it. I was in Boston. Yeah. That's my other way of dealing with it, is just being out of town a lot.
There you go.
A ton.
There's always that escape route, actually escaping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, getting out of here.
Yeah.
So.
I guess we should probably drop our handles up top too. So at Hoot and Review on Instagram and Twitter, and at Jenna Duncan 2001.
Yes.
Also on Instagram and Twitter.
That is what I do. Although I'm thinking of deleting my Twitter account because I really don't use it. Do you use yours?
I do. It's pretty much the only one I use, which is at LTD_engagement. I use that just to do random stuff, I guess. It's a good
follow celebrities.
Well, it's a good thought catcher.
Yeah. Just
to kind of throw things out into the universe and see who responds.
Yeah.
And I use Instagram sometimes. I very rarely on Facebook. I logged into my Facebook for the first time to promote the new episode of Limited Engagement, which was off after a month. So. Oh,
that's right. You took some time off.
I did.
Who did you interview for the recent one?
Well, I have a couple in the can, but the one that was time sensitive was I interviewed Stephen Cass, who wrote a play called Lavender Was, that the Howell Theater is staging in partnership with Aside Theater, which is over on 7th Street in Osborne, in that same shopping center as Urban Beans.
Okay.
They have like this kind of cool, like minimal, bare bones looking warehouse kind of space. It's this kind of like just big empty room, and they're doing stuff there.
Yeah. Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to seeing more shows there. By the time this one goes up, that play will be over, but a couple of different theater companies are running plays out of there, including Aside Theater. So yeah.
I haven't gone to see live theater all summer. The last thing I saw was Shakespeare over at Mesa Arts Center, but that was like in the end of winter, maybe the spring.
It's a really great experience.
Yeah.
I think, because you can't, it's the most, yes, it's typically at least scripted, but you are gonna, people are people, and you're gonna get a different performance every time.
Sure.
And it was a pretty intense play. If you're looking for something to go do this weekend, there are showings Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
That's cool. I did go see my buddy Brian Bunsen and his improv group Purple Crayon at Torch, but now I think that was maybe 2 weeks ago. That's like the only live people on stage, aside from concerts, that I've seen. Aside from concerts, can't even talk because the heat has fried my brain. We went to see Banana Gun last weekend, Friday night. It was a lot of locals on the ticket. Decker.
Yeah.
And Ali T and what's the rest of her band called? She was great. She's got a good voice and she's very funny on stage. Like her banter's good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what I was doing Friday night.
What were you doing?
I was doing something.
I know what her name is.
No, I was, so actually Friday night I ended up, just kind of, I had fallen way behind on like Hoot and Waddle stuff. So I was just sitting at first draft.
Catching up on
trying
work.
To catch up on
that was
work.
A very boring Friday night story.
There was beer involved.
Okay.
It was fine.
Tiny bit exciting.
I ended up doing a little bit of bar hopping anyway afterwards as I continued to get progressively drunk. And the reading wasn't happening anymore. So
Did you go to bonus round?
I went to bonus round for...
I like that place.
Yeah. But okay, so here's my thing, right? And I don't know if it doesn't typically happen if I'm sitting there with somebody, but if I'm sitting there by myself, there's absolutely no respect for the personal bubble. I hate being at a bar by myself, yeah.
People come up and they just bump into you.
Oh, yeah.
All
just
over the
regardless
place.
of...
Yeah, it's kind of a bar thing, though. Especially if you're sitting at the bar.
I like hanging out with people in bars. I don't typically like just going to a bar, I guess.
Yeah.
Although I found a new to me place that is pretty cool. It's called Rewind, but like WINED.
Rewind.
So like Rewind. It's a beer and wine bar over on 24th Street in Osborne, and it is very much like super geeked out. There are like cassette motifs all over the place. There's a bunch of comic book stuff. The bar is like, this clear, what do they call that, like lacquer or whatever, over Pogs.
What? I remember Pogs. I had like 100 of those.
I had a
Junior
whole
high.
tube, and
I don't think we ever played with them. I think me and my friends just collected them to look at them.
Me and my friends played.
You did?
But I don't...
Do you remember the rules for how you could win them away from...
It was kind of like jacks.
Isn't it? Yeah, or
a little bit. You had
something?
the big
Flipper?
Heavy one that was the slammer.
Yeah, slammer. That's what it was
Slammer,
called.
and you like threw that down, and it, depending on what happened with that, which don't ask me what is, I have no idea. You could pick up like certain
Other
number,
people's...
and you could trade and
Bart Simpson Pogs and
there
Ren
were a
and
lot of different
Stimpy
ones.
and glittery ones that were psychedelic. I wonder
there
what
were
I
some
did.
holographic ones.
I feel like I just put them in a bag and gave them to Goodwill once a long time ago.
Mine are very much long gone.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah, you had the whole little plastic tube container thing.
Yep.
Had to be cool, glow in the dark.
Some neon color or other. Yeah.
That's funny. I haven't thought of those for a really long time.
It was one of those things where it was a relatively quick fad, and they can somehow manage to sucker everybody into thinking that they have to have these as a status symbol thing. I remember asking for pocket money to get Pogs.
Yeah, or you'd get them free in your cereal.
There were some instances where you'd get some free ones sometimes.
That's cool. I like that bars have board games a lot of the time. I was stuck in a bar in Boston and it started pouring down rain, and me and the only other guy sitting at the bar just started playing Connect 4 because we were like, we're not going out there in that, even if it's to catch the Uber. Like, it was pouring. So
there's and I think they've got like the little like on bar consoles where you can do the electronic trivia, or they have board games and stuff there too. So
that's cool. I want to check it out. Rewind. Okay.
Yeah. That's
there's a few new places. There's that Sazerac place downtown, and then Wilderness on Roosevelt.
That's relatively newish.
Yeah. I still consider it new.
I like Wilderness. I haven't been to maybe I have been there. I take that back. I think I've been there.
Yeah.
I think I was pretty far gone already by the time I went there, but
a couple weekends ago we were looking at apartments all day on Saturday, and we ended up at the dressing room. I didn't know that they had happy hour all day.
Oh.
On Saturday. I think
Yeah.
I got that right. Yeah. That was nice. That was cool.
Is
So
that-
that's my news for you. Is that moving in with my BF next month.
Oh, you actually like sign a deal and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to
Names on
integrate
the
our
lease?
cats. Yes.
Mm.
And
Wow.
it's another one of those like splashy places that has like the pool and cornhole, and
Oh, yeah?
upstairs has shuffleboard.
Wow,
So it'll be
so-
like living at Bonus Round, basically.
Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
they do have some video games
Huh.
that are free.
Huh.
And our house will just be like a
Well,
bar.
congratulations.
Our apartment. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I don't know. It's been a year of transition for a lot of different reasons. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe I should quit my job. No, I don't know. Yeah, I was traveling so much that it felt like I don't work anymore.
Yeah.
And when I had to come back to my campus,
It was
this
a
week-
hard transition.
Yeah, it was strange. I came back to my office on Friday and was like, whoa, I kind of forgot what this place looked like. I forgot all my logins.
Mm.
And today I was, we had a long day of meetings, but one of my coworkers told me that her sister is just wrapping up filming a movie
Oh,
here locally.
Yeah.
It was something that her sister wrote, and the name of it is Dream Round, and it's
Huh.
based around golf. Thought that
Interesting.
was kind of interesting.
Huh.
So then it got me thinking, I wonder how often there's been production in the Valley lately.
I think that there's kind of an independent film scene happening.
Kind of rising?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's I was just I'm not going to remember what the name of it is, which is too bad. But there's a guy I've interviewed before, Cash Cole, who's part of
Production company?
he's worked with Manny Steinkamp, who does the Mango films, and they had that documentary, You Racist, Sexist, Bigot.
Oh.
And he started the Independent Film Festival.
Okay.
That had its first year last year.
Cool.
But he's also it's called The State. That's what it is. There's like a hip hop jazz hybrid group called The State, and he's part of that.
Oh, that
as
sounds
well.
cool.
The State, no, Steaks.
Steaks?
The Stakes, yeah.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Like, I'm going to grill me up some steaks? Or like
no, like I'm going to
STAK?
like stake you with something.
Oh,
Yes,
stakes are
Yeah.
high,
Yes.
like we're playing
Oh,
poker.
yeah, sure.
Okay.
There we go. That's a more upbeat way of looking
Or
at it, other than being
stake me.
stabbed.
Yeah, I
sure.
mean,
Yeah.
I could be a vampire. You never know.
Sounds like a fundamental difference in worldview.
Yeah. Try not to live in fear, Jared.
There's nothing saying I wasn't doing the stabbing. Stabbing
Okay.
is brave.
Well, that's interesting. That connects with that fight or flight thing, but I think there's a third one, fight, flight, or freeze. And that's the one I think I would do, unfortunately, unless I can train myself out of it.
Freeze.
Yeah, if you're in danger.
You're just like,
you just...
what is that? The
kind of
like the possum?
that plays dead? Or,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you're right. I think it is a possum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just go into shock and freeze and
There you
hope
go.
it all washes over you. That's probably
If I
not...
stay really still, maybe they
Yeah.
won't. Yeah.
They won't see me.
There you go.
I'll
Yeah.
just go invisible. Oh, I saw Shazam on the plane.
Oh yeah.
Finally. I know it's
I
been
haven't
out
seen
for...
it.
You haven't?
No.
Oh, I thought you were telling me how good it was.
I had heard it was good, but
Yeah.
I typically don't see DC films. I don't usually like.
I wasn't interested at all, but whoever did tell me it was good, I guess it wasn't you. I'm glad because it was worth watching. I mean,
Okay.
I don't know if I would have gone
to the theater to see it.
Yeah, to pay full price, but
Yeah.
it was cute. It was cute. There are a couple things that don't add up.
Okay.
Like there's a sort of magician guy that you get introduced to, and I never read the comics, so I have no backstory on this guy, and I don't think they develop him enough, and then he just wants to transfer his power, and you're like, whatever. That's the plot. He's looking for a vessel.
Okay.
So I don't want to give away too many spoilers, although everybody's probably
It's been out for a little while.
It's been
Yeah.
out for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, but whoever the guy is that plays adult Shazam,
Mm-hmm.
the kid is a very good actor. The guy is funny.
Okay.
The older guy, I don't know this actor's name. I don't recognize him from anything.